You know, I was sitting on the bus the other day, and the person behind me was obviously studying for their citizenship exam. And it was like, one of the questions was, why are immigrants, after they, become citizens, strongly urged at the age of 18 to enlist in the army? And it was like, because it's their civic duty. Civic duty. So, while these migrants are migrating here and going through the process legally to become citizens of the United States, ICE is out in the streets slaughtering them while we are simultaneously telling them that it is their civic duty to, at the age of 18, before they are actually adults, before their prefrontal cortex has fully developed, it's their civic duty to enlist in the army or some branch of the service, to be shipped off overseas to either kill or be killed. It's highly likely that you'll have to do one of those two things. And then it was like, why do we pay our taxes? Civic duty. And it's like, we're doing this to these immigrants who make up a huge majority of our taxes. Are the rich enough yet? No. How much richer do you want to get? And why? A few million isn't enough for you? Billions aren't enough for you. Heaven forbid we all have health care and maybe wait until people are 25 to have to be shipped off into the army. Heaven forbid we all have an education. No wonder they call us stupid Americans. You know, when I was in New Orleans, right before I got to LA, there was this woman and I was caring for her. And I went over to her house every day, and she looked like she could be Donald Trump's twin sister, only bigger. Cankles and all. And I would have to roll her over and change her diaper and stuff. And she had a picture of Donald Trump hanging on the wall. And right above his head it said, "In God we trust." And my last day there, she told me that all the way up until through her mid-30s, she had loved sleeping with 13-year-old boys. So if it's the Abrahamic God that you're worshiping, it's the God of war, which is the same thing as the God of pedophilia, because, well, they need to have war so they can get more oil, so they can have more money, so they can do more pedophilia and get away with it, because they need to bribe judges and they got to pay for the people who smuggle the kids. And so those of you who worship the Abrahamic religions, just remember that God just conveniently forgot to put in the 10 Commandments, "Thou shalt not pedophile children." That doesn't seem like a competent God, or a God that's about change at all. So think about that.